Today, I'll be talking about picking your races carefully and the races of life. I'm Emene Ifeanyi, the Wise Counselor, and I'm welcoming you to another session on the CEO Mastermind Group. So today, we'll be looking at the races of life that people select that raise some people to the very top and others remain at the bottom of life. So a few days ago, I met somebody I had known years ago. As a young man, this guy was super intelligent. But one day in his secondary school, he just decided that he wasn't going to school anymore and decided to just switch into driving. Because he saw other young men who were drivers, he felt that the race of life that he wanted to participate in was in the race of driving a vehicle. Recently, I saw him and he was so dejected and almost lost in life. This tells us that when it comes to life, when it comes to becoming successful, there are key inflection points in your life and your career that the decisions you make at those points are the decisions that will determine what your life turns out to be. It means that as you are running the races of life, there are points, road marks that when you get to, there are forks on the road that once you get to, once you fail to make the right decision at the right time at that fork on the road, the decisions you make will determine the trajectory that your life takes in the next few years of your life. Now, what this tells us is that decisions at different level carry different level of impact on your life. As you run the race of life, there are the decisions that when you make at a particular point, though they might seem to have little impact, but give them 5-10 years down the line, these decisions that you took can transform the trajectory of your life and determine where you land and end up in life. It means that there are key points, key decisions that when you want to make, you must consider them carefully and critically. Which means the education path you want to follow, this is a key inflection point that your decisions will determine where you end up in life. The people you partner with are key inflection point that when you make these decisions on the relationship to go into, it will determine the race you start to run and the end reward that you gain from life. So the question to you now is, in the next few hours, in the next few days, next few months, there are critical decisions that will coming up to you in the race of the life that you're running currently. My question is, are you considering some of these things critically? For a single young man or a single young lady, somebody proposes to you, are you considering what are the impact that this relationship with this person would drive me to? A young man in business, somebody comes in and says, I want to invest in your business. Are you asking yourself, though this person is bringing fun, but where will this relationship land my business in the next 5 to 10 years? It means that all of us, as we run the races of our businesses, the races of our life, we must be conscious of these critical junctions and forks on the road, whereby the decisions we make at one point can have massive effects on the course of our life in the next 5, 10 to 20 years. What are the decisions you want to make? Who are the advice givers around you? Is why you need to join the CEO Mastermind Group, where other CEOs who have passed through the path you want to follow, who have run the race that you want to run, can join with you and help you to see the key decisions you want to make so that your life doesn't freeze at a particular point. You don't want your life to pause and go blank at any particular point. It's about deciding my life in the next 5 to 10 years will be determined by those I'm around and those who influence my decision. So I'm inviting you to come and join the CEO Mastermind Group. Learn from other CEOs like you. Learn from people who have made decisions at critical point in their life and their life have turned out to become massive success. If you want to join the CEO Mastermind Group, it's strictly for CEO and other senior executives who want to. It's a free platform of CEOs and other executives who come together to rub ideas, share ideas on how to grow. If you want to join our advice, you send a WhatsApp message to 080-2362-2171 and we'll be glad to welcome you and your business into helping you make the right choices that won't allow your life to go blank like the screen. Thank you so much for listening and welcome to the Wise Counselors platform and the CEO Mastermind Group. See you there as you join us.